Even just a decade ago, many of those who supported widespread legalization of marijuana carried a heavy stereotype: left-leaning hippies who only wanted legal pot so they could smoke it freely. But today, that characterization couldn't be further from the truth. There are 29 states in the United States that have some form of medical and/or recreational weed legalized. The international cannabis industry is worth about $7.7 billion now and is expected to grow to as much as $30 billion by 2021. A record 64% of Americans polled by Gallup think marijuana should be made legal across the U.S., and a record 45% of Americans have tried marijuana. What was once a red and blue issue has now attracted a growing set of proponents from both sides of the aisle. If you still think that legalizing pot is about politics alone anymore, you're one of the dumbest on Wall Street. It's about money, not partisanship. This is a bipartisan issue, said one of my sources. It's small business supporting small business. And if the numbers aren't enough to convince you, consider one of legal weed's biggest new fans. Last week, Acreage Holdings, one of the largest cannabis holding companies in the United States, announced that former Speaker of the House of Representatives John Boehner is joining its advisory board. That's the same Ohio Republican who once said he was, quote, unalterably opposed to marijuana legalization. Quote, "My thinking on campus has evolved," Boehner said in a tweet following the announcement. If one of the most conservative leaders in Washington can admit that a little thought evolution on legal pot is necessary, you should too.